The Young and the Restless spoilers, full preview week of June 22 to 262026. Oh my God, welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a beautiful day to grab your iced coffees, sit down, and absolutely lose our collective minds over the most unhinged drama to ever grace our screens. I am literally filming this while running errands because I could not hold this in for another second. Grab a snack, because we are diving deep into the madness right now. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now, because my soul has actually left my body and is currently hovering somewhere over the absolute chaos of Genoa City. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of what just went down between Matt Clark, Kane Ashby, Phyllis Summers, and the absolute puppet master himself, Victor Newman. I was mid-skincare when I watched this, and I genuinely smeared my charcoal mask all over my expensive living room rug because I had to yeet my phone across the room. Send help. I am not okay. And if you have been paying attention to this storyline, you are not okay either. We are basically spiraling into an existential crisis together. So let us just unpack this cinematic mayhem piece by piece before I literally hyperventilate. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let us set the scene with this absolute dumpster fire of a meeting between Matt Clark and Kane Ashby. So Victor Newman, in all his dark, brooding, controlling glory, has basically orchestrated this entire situation. He has Matt Clark living at the Newman Ranch, which is honestly so unhinged, considering Matt's dark history and the fact that poor Sharon is living in sheer terror, just knowing he is breathing the same air as her. But Victor does not care about that, because Victor only cares about Victor. He sends Matt out into the wild to get close to Kane Ashby and dig up whatever dirt he can find. Matt is walking into this meeting genuinely believing he is on some grand, epic redemption tour. He is playing the whole, I have amnesia, I am a changed man, please look at my puppy dog eyes and forgive my past sins card. He basically wants a gold star for not being a total menace to society for 5 minutes. And Kane? Kane is straight up looking at him like he is the most delusional person on the planet. Bestie, be for real right now. Kane is officially on my do not perceive list half the time because of his own toxic drama with Lily, but in this specific moment his skepticism was giving exactly what needed to be given. Kane completely rejected Matt's fabricated story. He did not buy a single word of this supposed amnesia-driven redemption arc. The tension in that room was so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. Matt is sitting there trying to spin this web of lies, and Kane is just not having it. It was so awkward I literally had to watch it through my fingers. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did you guys notice the lighting in that scene? It was giving major villain origin story aesthetics. Like the shadows were literally creeping up the walls, and I swear there was this weird background noise that sounded like an espresso machine fighting for its life. It honestly just added to the chaotic ambiance of my own mental breakdown. Wait, I am glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So, the meeting is a total bust. Kane walks away, completely unbothered and entirely unconvinced by Matt's little performance. Matt is standing there, probably buffering, trying to figure out how he is going to report this massive failure back to Victor. He is sweating, he is stressing, he is spiraling. But then, and this is where I lost my mind, Phyllis Summers enters the chat. I am calling it right now. Phyllis is the MVP of this entire saga. She swoops in, pulls Matt aside, and delivers a read so devastating and so accurate that I actually had to pause the video to catch my breath. Phyllis is looking at Matt, and she does not even care about whether Kane believed him or not. She zeroes in on the root of Matt's entire delusional existence right now, Victor Newman. Phyllis straight up warns Matt that Victor cannot be trusted. And don't even get me started on the vibes. Phyllis was radiating pure, unfiltered survivor energy. She has been framed by Victor. She has dealt with his AI evidence traps. She knows exactly how the mustache operates. She looks Matt dead in the eye and basically tells him that Victor's interests do not align with his. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, Phyllis challenges the very foundation of Matt's so-called redemption plan. Matt has spent weeks convincing himself that Victor's offer was his golden ticket to rebuilding his life. He genuinely thought, in his twisted, amnesia-faking brain, that working for Victor was his chance to atone for his past sins. He thought he was on a journey of forgiveness. He wanted to look in the mirror and see a good guy. But Phyllis, she shatters that illusion with absolute precision. She reminds him that Victor Newman is not in the business of running a charity for broken villains. Victor is in the business of Victor. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the psychological warfare of this moment. Phyllis makes it painfully clear that Victor has a long documented history of using people until they are entirely drained of their usefulness and then tossing them aside like yesterday's trash. She tells Matt that he should be way more worried about the man pulling his strings than the man he was sent to manipulate. It is giving Major the call is coming from inside the house energy. Matt is out here stressing over Kane, and Phyllis is like, honey, Victor is the one who is going to destroy you. Let us dissect the tea with absolute cinematic mayhem for a second. The core tension of this entire plot line is the massive disconnect between what Matt wants and what Victor wants. Matt is out here seeking absolution. He wants to prove he is not the monster who caused so much pain to Nick, to Sharon, to everyone. He wants a clean slate. But Victor does not care about Matt's soul. Victor cares about results. He wants information on Kane, and Matt is nothing but a tool to extract that information. It is purely transactional, and Matt, in all his desperate, pathetic glory, has been treating this like a personal healing journey, while Victor is treating it like a hostile corporate takeover. The more Phyllis talks, the more you can physically see Matt's reality crumbling. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece. You can see the gears turning in his head as he is forced to confront the highly uncomfortable truth. His entire redemption arc is a sham. It is just a convenient cover story that serves Victor's master plan. Before this conversation, Matt's biggest hurdle was just getting Kane to trust him. But by the end of this scene, Phyllis has planted a massive, terrifying question in his brain. Is Kane really the threat here, or is Victor the ultimate final boss that Matt is completely unprepared to face? This betrayal of Matt's own hopes is genuinely a personal attack on my soul. I mean, I don't even like Matt. He is highly problematic, and the trauma he has caused is unforgivable. But watching someone realize they are nothing but a pawn in a billionaire's game of chess is straight up devastating. Television, I am genuinely unwell watching his face fall as he realizes he has traded one prison for another. He thought he was walking toward the light, and Phyllis just handed him a flashlight and showed him he is actually at the bottom of Victor's darkest dungeon, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there is no way Matt just goes back to the ranch and plays nice after this. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Matt is cornered. He knows Kane is not buying his act, and now he knows Victor is probably setting him up for a massive fall. What is he going to do? Is he going to turn on Victor? Is he going to team up with Phyllis? Honestly, if Phyllis and Matt team up to take down Victor, I will actually scream into a pillow until my vocal cords give out. The chaos of those two forming an alliance would literally break the internet. Bestie, they are officially writing the most insane lore right now, and my grip on reality is completely slipping. I cannot even function. I am supposed to be buying groceries, and instead, I am standing in the produce aisle having a full-blown meltdown over Matt Clark's existential crisis. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. The stakes are astronomical. If Victor finds out Phyllis is planting these seeds of doubt in his little amnesiac puppet, the wrath of the Newman Empire is going to rain down on her so hard. But Phyllis does not care. She is fearless. She is chaotic. She is everything. I need to go lay down on the floor and stare at the ceiling for at least 3 business days to process this. The sheer audacity of Victor thinking he could just play Matt like a fiddle, and the absolute brilliance of Phyllis stepping in to ruin it all. It is television gold. I am genuinely unwell. If you guys are surviving this plot line, please let me know your coping mechanisms in the comments, because I am straight up out of ideas. Until next time, stay chaotic, keep spiraling, and remember that Victor Newman is always watching.